The management and staff of Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited present the Product Relaunch and Stakeholders Forum on NEO-Presol Lotion for Acne and aftershave. Date 26 October 2023. Venue NECA House plus A2 Hakeem Balogun Street, Central Business District, Alausa, Ikeja, Lagos. Time is 11 a.m. prompt. This hybrid event will be broadcast live on PharmaStream TV YouTube channel for all virtual attendees. Come join the discussion on NEO-Presol by skin health professionals. NEO-Presol. Stay confident. The management and staff of Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited present the Product Relaunch and Stakeholders Forum on NEO-Presol Lotion for Acne and aftershave. Date 26 October 2023. Venue NECA House plus A2 Hakeem Balogun Street, Central Business District, Alausa, Ikeja, Lagos. Time is 11 a.m. prompt. This hybrid event will be broadcast live on PharmaStream TV YouTube channel for all virtual attendees. Come join the discussion on NEO-Presol by skin health professionals. NEO-Presol. Stay confident.
Calling me the sugar where they your tea, calling me the honey where they your bee. Anything you tell me, I dey believe her. Showing me around like I lost my way, telling all your friends and I me be bail. Baby, see me, I don't they believe her. Tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you don't show me, make I know now. If you don't love me, tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you don't show me, oh, make I know now. If you don't love me, make you don't talk, say love me, oh. Aye. If you don't need me, oh, nobody talk, say you need me, oh. I take this love more seriously, oh. Baby, you're making no play me, oh. Nobody talk, say you love me, oh. Don't play me.
Say I get blocked, but now the other man you want to go and link up, oh baby. I know we say I even call them make love, but I'm the sickest nigga you can find in this world, and it doesn't matter, baby, got to choose one already. So tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now. If you don't tell me, oh, make I know now. Yeah. If you don't love me, oh, tell me, make I know now. If you show me, make I know now.
Pick up your chest, I swear. If you don't get money, they kill like that. When I face my fears, there's nothing I can do from here. For more in the first date, I make mistakes, I swear. For knowledge, I sacrifice my fears, and I stand right here. I say I'm better and you can't compare. Yeah, that's when I get them, but do it, but they're fine. You know they can't see me outside. And me, I didn't walk, I did cry. And when I get down, but do it deep down mine. You know they can't see me outside, cause me I dare walk, I dare grind. When I get down, but do it deep down mine. You know they can't see me outside, cause me I dare walk, I dare grind. When I get down, but do it deep down mine. You know they can't see me outside, cause me I dare walk, I dare grind. Oh, say, me I see a look for my cheddar. I don't see nobody hold you better. But if me and you get issues, I forgive you and I don't resent you. I still love for you. I don't see nobody hold you better. And me I see a look for my cheddar. But if me and you get issues,
and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the tub. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, I mean I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. My girl say she want Netflix and chill, so I chatty get even warning. If you fall in love, girl is satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see dripple, I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm a quest and feet, I just want it. Happiness, if I broke, now my business. I'll show you go bright. All I care for the night.
All right, good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very sorry for the delay. We're expecting some of our guests that are still coming around. I assure you the program is going to kickstart once it is 12 p.m. We are very sorry for the delay. Quickly, a documentary will be run on the screen anytime soon. And today promises to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to this gathering. This program is put together by the management and staff of Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited. Yes, DJ, please, can we have good music for just 2 minutes? Thank you very much.
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the tub. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, I mean I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. My girl say she want Netflix and chill, so I chatty get even warning. If you fall in love, girl is satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see dripple, I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm a quest and feet, I just want it. Happiness, if I broke, now my business. I'll show you go right.
Calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, oh. Baby, come give me your lo. You got me like whoa. Shawty, come give me your lo. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow.
All right, DJ.
Now in my divine situation, I go use this.
Yes, quickly before the documentary comes up, I want to do something nice. Quickly, it is very fun just to entertain us while we're waiting for some of our guests to come around. As I said earlier, today promises to be fun. And as you can see, this is a balloon. Right or wrong? Oh, right or wrong? All right. I can see beautiful faces here still. Now, this is a balloon. You are going to hold on to the balloon. On this first row, you pass it to yourselves. So once the music stops, I have a very interesting and funny question I'm just going to throw out to you just while you are seated. Did you get it? All right. DJ, are you ready now? Yes, give it to the next person. Let's go. Yes, you pass it back. No, yeah. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. You are holding on to my balloon. And I'm going to ask you a very simple and interesting question. I have from number 1 to number 5. Number 1 to number 5 question. So what number are you going for, sir? Let me have the second mic, please. All right, this is your microphone, sir. Number 1 question. Very interesting and funny question. You get it? Now, from number 1 question, this is what you are going to do. You are going to repeat these words 5 times very fast. You are going to repeat it 5 times very fast. As you can see, it is NEO-Presol. Yes, as you can see, the name inscribed on your shirt. So you are going to repeat it 5 times very fast. Do you get it? Now, at the count of 3, we want to hear you. 1, 2, 3, go.
NEO-Presol, 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 NEO-Presol.
All right, please, can you put your hands together for him? All right, DJ, bring it down, please. Yes, the documentary is going to be on the screen right now. Please let us pay attention as we watch.
Welcome to Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited. Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited was established in the year 1991 as a pharmaceutical multi-dosage company. The company commenced production in 1993 in Lagos, Nigeria, after approval and due recognition by relevant agencies and bodies, including the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration Control, NAFDAC, and the Pharmacists Council of Nigeria, PCN. From an initial product dosage form range of dermatological, antibiotic, and antifungal preparations, our facilities now house additional dosage form manufacturing areas for antibiotic dry syrups, capsules, tablets, creams, ointments, gels, small volume liquid injectable preparations, large volume parenterals, and eye, ear, and nasal drops, among others.
My name is Alausa. I'm a pharmacist, the CEO of Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited, based in Alausa, Nigeria. This is my impact story. Well, growing up, I wanted to be a medical doctor, looking after sick people. By providence, I ended up in a pharmacy school. And when I finished the first degree, I made up my mind that when I finished the pharmacy school, I was going to work in the manufacturing environment, making drugs.
Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited was established as a pharmaceutical multi-dosage company to partly fill the void created by the departure of multinational manufacturing companies and also born out of a family history of industry and automation of production processes to meet expanding needs of the people.
Generally, Nigeria, the business environment it can be very challenging. And the healthcare delivery infrastructure is not, it's inadequate and it's not efficient.
Our vision and mandate: to make available medicines for the well-being of mankind. Our mission: to improve quality of life through production, distribution, and sale of quality, safe, and effective medicines. We constantly and regularly upgrade our facilities to keep abreast of modern trends and regulatory demands of the industry. These are in turn matched by qualified human capital with proven track records of work experience in their professional fields of calling, such as manufacturing, quality assurance, sales and marketing, regulatory affairs, finance and accounts, including human resources and administration. We are driven by a collective spirit that is passionate, result-oriented, confidence-inspired, and performance-induced to achieve set corporate goals. Through the rank and file, we are one big happy family, loyal, dedicated, and committed to one noble cause and a world-class Nigerian pharmaceutical outfit that is responsive to the health needs of people across life's divide. In the discharge of our professional duties and responsibilities, we adhere strictly to ethical business rules and values, applicable laws and regulatory requirements that are germane to maintaining high operational performance standard in the industry, and through a constant review of our quality management system designed to meet the requirements of the industry and jet towards customer satisfaction and the attainment of our corporate goals. Our corporate social responsibility. We are committed to the general upliftment of the lives of our people through provision of selfless services that cut across diverse fields of human endeavors in our modest way of giving back to the society. We are regularly involved in financial and material donations to individuals, homes, agencies, communities, corporate entities in both private and public sectors as the need arises.
I think the greatest part for us is working with partners like USAID, USP, Clinton Health Access Initiative, Save the Children, UNICEF. It's been a tremendous opportunity for us. For me, it's like an icing on the cake, making such a simple product that makes a huge difference in the lives of the most vulnerable. For me, it's an accomplishment.
Sales and marketing team. We have over time built a customer-focused sales and marketing team responsible for the delivery of our value propositions to customers across the nation professionally. The team also operates customer feedback mechanism in private and public health institutions in line with the best practices in pharmaceutical industry.
Well, great to have you on this side of the program. If you're just joining us, you're in time for our first discussion. Now, the Nigerian pharmaceutical market is a large and growing market with significant potential for growth. Now, over 70% of medicines in Nigeria are imported, with medicines accounting for perhaps $4 billion within Nigeria's total health care spend of $10 billion. And that's huge and massive, which shows there is a huge gap in indigenous production. Well, gladly, we have a personality joining us on today's program, on today's show, and he comes with that content that Nigeria is much needing in indigenous production. His name is, I like to call him Mr. Olakunle Ekundayo. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. He is the GMD CEO of Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited. It's a great pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, so it's a breath of fresh air to see that we're doing something about, indigenous production of pharmaceutical products in Nigeria. Mm-hmm. Our over-dependence, we know what dependence means. It means that we are at the whims and caprices of other nations. And so your company is very valuable to, the healthcare ecosystem in Nigeria. And gladly you have a product, to share with us, and that product will be coming to. We understand your company has been in existence for over 3 decades now, and prides itself as the #1 manufacturer of pharmaceutical products, portfolio carrier in an industry with over 100 registered products, still counting. You want to tell us more about Drugfield Pharmaceutical Company, sir?
Thank you very much. Personally, I'm a manufacturing pharmacist, and I actually started the manufacturing work with Glaxo, Nigeria, which now is GSK.
Another big name in the industry.
1982. And from there I moved to Pfizer. Pfizer, that is, has this plant in Oregon here, very close by. And I had a very detailed and deep experience, manufacturing various dosage forms, from creams, ointments, gels, liquid products, tablets, capsules, injectables, small volume, eye drops. And with that kind of experience, that I had, and by the grace of God, I was able to start something small, and began to dwell on that experience. And the growth has been phenomenal over the past 30 years. We are actually about 30 years this year.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, we will get into your latest product, but I just sort of, out of curiosity, I just kind of want to know what sort of informs your choice of perhaps a product to, to come up with. I know there's this general sense of we want to solve problems, medical conditions, but at each point in time, what determines that?
Now, it's a combination of factors. For me, there wasn't a lot of money to put into the business, at the takeoff. But I was very much loaded with experience to manufacture various dosage forms. So I narrowed down to say, hey, topical preparations, that's like creams, ointments to take care of medical conditions of the skin, provided, an opportunity for, takeoff. And the truth is that there was also a lot of opportunity in that sector because not many pharmaceutical manufacturers, especially the indigenous, were into this area. So, and I also saw that the multinationals, most of them, were leaving at the time. And I said, okay, we are Nigerians, we need these products. People look to take care of skin, medical conditions of their skin, and therefore we delved into this, and that began the foundation for our growth, actually, and we are still growing, not only in that sector, but in other dosage form areas. So these are the combination of factors, actually.
Beautiful. How would you describe the industry, the pharmaceutical industry in Nigeria at this stage?
The pharmaceutical industry actually is a very strategic, industry if our country will realize this. Strategic
when you say
in so many ways.
That's a pregnant word. What would you when you say strategic?
In terms
of security
food,
and all that. Yeah.
Then you want to talk about drugs to make people healthy. Or
not healthy, if you like.
Yes, everyone, both the rich and the poor, have to be taken care of. Now, I said strategic in the sense that a country that has to be independent or is an independent nation has to have a reasonable control of what the citizens eat and what they take, when they are sick. So if the country is, well focused and wants to be really independent, there will be a lot of energy or resources that are directed, at that sector. Unfortunately, this has not really been so. And that's why we have such huge disparity between the imported products and locally manufactured products. And the truth is that a country can transform, quite quickly. It's not rocket science. Countries like India, they took deliberate positions to say, hey, let's focus on what can be done locally. Let's engage more companies, create the opportunities, give protection, to local manufacturers so that, it can be attractive. It's even more, expedient for us because we are faced with a lot of challenges, in this country. And government needs to focus on incentives, creating the enabling environment to enable more companies, come into this space. And this became very evident, not only to us as a country, but to every country in the world during the COVID-19 crisis. Do you know that China, that you will call the manufacturer of the world, decided to close their borders, because they wanted to make sure that, they are self-sufficient, because they do a lot of export. Now, India also saw that, because for India, a lot of their intermediates, which they use, to manufacture finished pharmaceuticals, also come from India. So they also shut their doors. So you imagine, a fate that relies exclusively on, more or less, on bringing in, even for us as local manufacturers, we still have to bring in the, most of the inputs, the APIs, the raw materials, and even the packaging materials that are made here. We consider them as secondary imports because the paper boards, the plastic granules will still have to be imported.
Which will be manufactured here if we have the proper,
Exactly. So this is the dilemma that we face. But like I said, government can be intentional about this, to say, hey, let's do something. Recently we hear the new government, talking about it, they want to change but like I said, it has to be intentional. Yeah. For instance, if you want more companies to get into this business, there are so many products that the capacity we have on the ground can begin to close the door against those products.
Imported.
For instance, do you know that even skin preparations, for medical conditions, if you close the door to 90% of those ones that are imported into this country, this country can create, I am not exaggerating, not less than 100,000 jobs. Just that dosage form area. Because the volume that come into this country is huge.
And we have the population.
We have the population. We have the know-how. The facilities are here. This is the way to go about it. Make sure equipment, for some time, people can bring them in free. Ghana does that. I
mean, what better palliative would you have, especially in these claims?
Exactly. Make sure the critical raw materials, APIs, are free for some time. So that people can get into it, and then we begin to, get, more and more independent.
But here you are as a company, so you're like you're a government unto yourselves. You're swimming against the tide.
Exactly.
You have to deal with what you call it, the cartels, the illegal, the importers, and both the counterfeit,
exactly, and they love producers. It because someone who brings in maybe 5 containers of finished products every month only needs a warehouse.
Yeah.
Only needs maybe at most 5 people.
He's not paying for power.
No. And, the overheads are next to nothing.
Zero.
So these are the issues. Look at the number of, the youth in our country that are jobless. We must be intentional, we must be deliberate in some of the policies and actions that we have to take.
Okay. All right, let's get straight into the latest product. You have the latest product that we are also here to talk about. So tell us more about what this product is, what it does.
Well, NEO-Presol that we want to do the relaunch, it's not really a new product, because it's been around for a while.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
But we are doing the relaunch so that Nigerians can know that they don't have to look elsewhere. For instance, this particular product, a lot of men, when they shave because of the bumps, they use it. There was an imported brand that was made by a multinational company for many years. Pfizer, to be specific. But Pfizer has moved away from it. Okay? A lot of Nigerians don't know that, we have the equivalent that are manufactured locally. So this is part of it. Okay. Not only that, when you see a lot of men after the haircut, and you look at the back of their...
Breaking out with
you see, scars as if they had surgery. Whereas if after a good haircut, in the salon, the barber just put a little bit of that lotion and rub it on, you won't have that. So we need to create the awareness. We need to let Nigerians know what we have, what we are capable of doing. Not only that, they say the appearance, speaks about the person. And when somebody looks at you, the first thing they see is your face. So if you take care of your face and you look good, there are no pimples for ladies, the face is smooth, this is a product.
Acne is a serious problem for
Acne, especially youth, at times, when they are growing and they have a lot of steroid running,
I had it as a teenager.
This is a product.
It was a serious issue for me.
Yeah, this is a product. So this is why we want to create this awareness, so that people will know that, the solution is here. We manufacture it here. We don't import it.
Fantastic.
The technology, everything is here.
Fantastic.
And,
the fact that it's an indigenous product also means that
exactly.
the pricing also will be friendly.
Yes, especially, at this time.
Yeah.
Very much.
Even as high as the exchange rate is, the local manufacturer still has, a window. What do I mean? Because you manufacture locally, it is not, even when the exchange rate tumbles, you're only dealing with the active ingredients and some raw materials. The other inputs, your equipment, your facility is still here, your people are here, that also make a chunk of the product cost. So, whereas if the product is imported as finished product, there's a lot of disadvantage, Number one, the country, that is struggling with the dollar or the foreign currency at this time, the little available you are using to import foreign labor. Not only that, when the exchange rate tumbles, the price tumbles.
Yeah, the instability.
By the same margin. So there's a lot of advantage to buy local. Especially when you know that the company you're dealing with locally, you can see the address, it's NAFDAC approved.
You can actually go there.
Oh yeah, you can go there, you can go to the regulator, you can, whereas if it's an imported product, you're on your own. Even the regulator can do very little or nothing. Because
I'm happy you mentioned NAFDAC here, that it's NAFDAC approved, because a lot of people need to know that.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So a good product, as people say, good products is always a target, as I say, for unscrupulous elements who want to reap where they don't sow. And that's one of the challenges NAFDAC is facing. And we do, we feel nostalgic about the Kunyili days, especially when NAFDAC was a fighter, a warrior that made Nigeria proud. But I know NAFDAC is still very effective. But how do you deal with your products from adulteration and from copy?
Very good, very, very good question. Now the challenge we also face. Do you believe that even products that are manufactured in Nigeria, these unscrupulous elements, they take it out to China, to India, to copy.
Where they have good packaging,
They clone it because it happened to us. A couple of our products that we manufacture here in Nigeria from China with our address, boldly written, everything. That's why I said clone, shipped in containers to Nigeria. Wow. So you ask yourself, how did this get out of China in the first place? With Nigerian address, manufactured in Nigeria by a Nigerian company, and it's being shipped from China to Nigeria, you will know that some things are just wrong, from some of these countries.
Yes, it is.
It's either they are not doing inspection, or they are colluding, which is very, very unfortunate. Now, the new NAFDAC is very, very up and doing. I must say this, because this particular incident, when we notified NAFDAC, they stood up. We identified where those products were being stored, and evacuated everything. We worked with them. They prosecuted, this guy, and probably is still in prison right now. Not only, the NAFDAC that we have now, they are very pro-industry, honestly, doing everything possible to help local manufacturers.
That's good.
And they are also raising the status of Nigeria, in the world, with WHO, with UNICEF, and they are going out there to campaign, because some foreign NGOs also like appendages of some of these, developed economies. What do I mean? There was a time we were to get, we have a product, chlorhexidine gel, which is used to treat newborn babies to prevent umbilical cord infection. Actually, we pioneered the product here in Nigeria, and in Africa we were the first.
I saw that on your website.
Yeah.
Quite interesting.
Now, there was a company from the United States that wanted to buy some quantity, reasonable quantity for Pakistan. And they asked us to bid, which we did. And you know what disqualified us? They said, oh, is there any carrier, an American carrier, shipping, company from Nigeria to Pakistan? That does not exist. And we didn't get it. We didn't get the order.
That was of no fault of yours.
Exactly.
Entirely.
So this is more reason why we really need to focus more on ourselves, what we're able to do by ourselves for ourselves. Okay. And I think if we are intentional about that, from government, the government buys and pays, because this is part of the problem we had with some of the previous governments. They buy and they don't pay. And that's not good at all. So these are some of the issues, and we are hopeful that the new government, the new administration, will actually interact more with industry, know what we're capable of doing. The records are there. You can visit. They have records. They have everything, and then begin to, shift, deliberately from imported to local. There are a lot of idle capacities that we have for quite a number of dosage forms.
All right, so is it an over-the-counter sort of drug?
Yes, this product, NEO-Presol, is over-the-counter. Okay. You don't need a doctor's prescription to buy it. Just walk into a medical store or, any of these supermarkets, where they stock, such products for skincare. Mm-hmm. You'll find it there. So we are doing the relaunch to create the awareness that the product is here, the price is good, access is there, the quality is excellent. So this is what it is.
Great. And what about dosage? When it comes to pills, you have to be more careful because...
Is there any overdose?
Yes, but since it's topical...
Yeah, it's a lotion.
Okay.
And the kind of packaging, especially the cap, has a device. When you turn it, and it comes almost like drops.
It doesn't rush out.
No, it doesn't rush out.
So you have
and do you know that packaging is done here? Wow. We used to import it, but there is a company, pharmaceutical plastic manufacturing company, that said, if you bring the mold, we'll make it for you. So we imported the mold. So the question of running out, bottles is not there anymore.
Wow.
So these are some of,
Fantastic. Yeah. So, talking about this, when is the relaunch? Is it going to take place at a particular time?
The relaunch
is already on.
It's actually 2 days away.
Okay.
And it's very close by. We're using the NECA building.
Okay.
To do the relaunch, and we are, inviting a lot of the stakeholders. Those who carry the stock, those who also use the product, and those that we think should know about it,
Exactly. A lot of people would want to know if they want to be be distributors of the product, how they can get on board and like that.
Yeah. Again, some of the things we have done in the company is to appoint mega distributors for some of our products. And those mega distributors are also local companies.
Okay.
We gather together for this auspicious meeting to celebrate one of our products. We thank you for everyone that is coming, that you guide them and bring them here safely. Thank you, Father, for everything that we do today. We synchronize with your will for us in the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you, Father. At the end of the day, we'll have cause to praise your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, once again, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to invite to the high table, without wasting much of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if your hands are not too busy, join me as I welcome to the high table. Please, I need 2 ushers, please. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, quickly welcome with me to the high table, the Group Managing Director, Drugfield Pharmacy Limited, none else than Pharmacist Olakunle Ekundayo.
23, 24, she be a tell them before me, they stop to defend the fall. She like,
yes, welcome, sir. All right, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Yes, quickly, I also like to recognize and welcome to the high table, none else than the Deputy Managing Director. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Dr. Bode Ekundayo, to the high table. DJ.
23, 24, she be I tell them before, me they stop to defend the fall. She like, yeah, bang, if you don't talk, be the rubber, I got the ball. Tell me what to do, I can't do, me I know skid that do. Tell me what to do, I know behind to. Then bad me my bad move, boy I got to can do. Then smart I can do. Walking poetry, I am greater. Walk over to Gaskia, now Gaskia, what I love ya. Now one no time for drama. Walking poetry, I am greater. Walk over to Gaskia, now Gaskia.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Yes, once again, welcome with me, the Group Executive Director, Supply Chain, Mr. Tunde Ekundayo. Yes, quickly, DJ. Yes, Group Executive Director, Finance and Accounts, Mr. Sunday. Awogbayila, thank you very much. DJ music for him. Yes, DJ. Welcome with me to the iTable, Executive Director, HSC, known as our Pastor Kunle Afolayan.
I'm in love. I said I'm in love. Baby, let me go high. When you stand, I'm under you. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, could stop touching. Sorry, madam, sorry. I want to. Go there. I do. Go there. I do it. Go there. I'm not sure about me. Oh, Motoni Kakai. You can go and confine me. Somebody. Come Korea, I'm on the time one body, yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Yes, quickly welcome with me.
Baby, let me go by. When you stand, I'm under you. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, could stop touching. Sorry, madam, sorry.
All right, DJ, thank you very much. Quickly welcome with me, MD today's pharmacy. Join me as I welcome pharmacist Ben Ajekbe. Please, a round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Yes, quickly, welcome with me to the iTable, representative of Lagos State Barbers and Hairdressers Association, known as Mrs. Yinka Awoniyi. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you very much.
LoadedMusic.com.
oh collect, oh wale, oh one neck, pakam, body to correct. Oh no no no, every man don't forget. Money go oh collect, oh wale, oh one neck, pakam, body to correct. Say she love me.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Yes, quickly welcome with me to the eye table, MD Ramsgate Pharmacy. Please a round of applause. Please help me welcome him to the eye table.
Why you do me something? Why you do me something? Show when I saw you. Why you do me something? Oh collect, oh wale, oh one net, pakam body to correct. Oh no no no, every man don't forget. Money go oh collect, oh wale, oh one net.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. All right, quickly welcome with me to the eye table, representative of WWC, known as Mr. Subra. Please a round of applause for him.
Money on my mind. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Yes, please welcome with me once again to the eye table, Dr. Abiola Oshoke, consultant dermatologist.
Just carry on, if you no time. Bad boy day, me I dey fine, and at the same time, me I dey high. But to the top, stand out, calm down, you go dey fine like fine wine, don't decline. Sick about it, extraordinary things. Show me love, I go show you more. Shenshe, I'm a don't take ya, she really move for fire.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Yes, quickly welcome me to the eye table, Admore Pharmacy, Mushin. Please a round of applause. Please help me welcome Managing Director, Admore Pharmacy, Mushin. Please help me welcome him to the eye table.
I'll be on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you show me, make me know the fight. I don't want to sleep alone, wanna hold you tight, but I fool my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever, on my laptop, on my keto.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Once again, let me say good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. This program is put together by management and staff of Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited. Please, can you put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, quickly, without wasting much of our time, DJ, please bring it down. Yes, please bring it down. Yes, quickly, without wasting much of our time, we'll move straight to the next segment, which is a welcome address from the MD. Welcome address from the MD. Please, can you put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen?
Good afternoon,
our invited guests on the high table, our guests seated, staff, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this relaunch of this product, NEO-Presol Lotion. It is a relaunch because it is a product that has been with us for a while. A product that has been in competition with an imported brand that had been around for donkey years. Many of those who may have been using NEO-Presol from Pfizer. I happen to have worked for Pfizer and actually rose to become production manager. That was a little over 3 decades ago, maybe some 35, 36 years. But the truth is that Drugfield Pharmaceuticals from inception had looked into products that would take care of unhealthy skin conditions due to infections or reactions. And that has been our takeoff and has become even our bedrock that has given birth to other dosage forms. Now, the issue of skin or skincare is very, very important for everyone, both the rich and the poor. There is no one, no matter how rich he or she may be, who may not have a situation where you need to apply something to your skin to take care of something that is undesirable. So we focused on this from inception, and we have been growing it, and we are still growing it. Why is the skin so important? I know we have an expert here who is going to talk to us. But we know that in the parts of Nigeria where I come from, there is a proverb that says, if you look at somebody, you look at his skin, it will tell you straight away whether the home front is good. Those who are Yorubas here, they will say, Bileba Soni, Tioba Soni, Awolanwo. That's the Yoruba interpretation of it. If the home front is good, it's healthy, your skin will be healthy. So I think there is a lot of truth in it. And that's why we chose it, and it's been working for us. And when you look at somebody just shows up. The first part of that person that strikes you is the face. So even if the person is rich or from a rich background and has pimples or acne, the person will not even feel good, not to talk of you who is looking at the person. You may even have a different, you may have a misconception that as if the person is not able to take care of the skin. So this is why, for a while, we went to this product to make sure that Nigerians can also afford it. Because the product that had been around for a while actually belonged to the elite, in terms of pricing and all that. And then we went into it, and Nigerians had an alternative, affordable. And it just happened that not long ago, the company that owned the product, imported one, moved away from the product. And we said, well, Nigerians, our people must know that we are not out. Let's create the awareness. Let our people know that the product is here. And if we don't create the awareness, people may not know. So that's why we are doing this relaunch. And there is nothing new, except that you are seeing it for those who have not seen it or had a taste of it before, using it either to take care of acne, or men who shave and they have bumps, or who go to the salon, and after the razor touches there, and then you have a lot of, ugly thing that develops. And before you know it becomes big sore. And then when it's treated and it heals, the scar remains forever. But it doesn't have to be so. So that's why we decided to call stakeholders and let people know. It's an over-the-counter product. You don't need a doctor's prescription. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what this is all about. And I want to thank every one of you, especially everyone who has partnered with us, our distributors, who have been carrying this stock for many years. Those who have been using the product, when you are here, we are very, very grateful to you. And those who are knowing about it for the first time, it is our own product. It is not an imported product. There is a lot of advantages. When an imported product that is popular disappears, there are unscrupulous people who will be making the fake, the adulterated, and passing it off as the genuine. You don't have to look in that direction anymore. NEO-Presol is here. We are here. And they say the taste of the pudding is in the eating. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Yes, quickly, I would like to recognize some representatives here in our midst. Foremost, I would like to recognize representatives from Needs Line Pharmacy, from Atidam Pharmacy, Rockyard Pharmacy. Please, can you put your hands together for yourselves? AN Choice Pharmacy, Zim Pharmacy, Med Plus Pharmacy, Wellness Pharmacy. And quickly, before I go further, to recognize other pharmacies that are here, I would like to call on Dr. Abiola Oshoke for our presentation, and she'll be taking the Adequate Skin Care Contemporary Nigeria. Please, can we put your hands together for her? Thank you very much, ma.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome once again to the relaunching of this amazing product. Like the MD has said, it is an old product. We're just relaunching it again, and that's why we've invited you, and we say thank you once again for coming. I also want to thank the company for inviting me to create awareness about adequate skin care and also in the relaunching of the product. So to start this presentation, I first want to create an awareness of who a dermatologist is, because I'm a consultant dermatologist. Who is a dermatologist? That's my question, actually. Who is a dermatologist? A dermatologist is a medical doctor who has undergone specialist training and has become an expert, okay, in the management of skin, hair, and nail issues. So if you have any problems with your skin, your hair, or your nails, the person you should be looking for is a dermatologist. And dermatologists actually exist everywhere in Lagos. In Nigeria, we have them in federal hospitals, private hospitals, and even in the state hospitals. So we are very much available, just in case you need to see one. So you should contact a dermatologist. Next, I'll be talking about the importance of the skin. We all know what the skin is. We are very familiar with the skin is, but do we know how important the skin is? The skin is the largest organ in the body. I mean, it's larger than the heart, it's larger than the kidneys, it's larger than the liver, it's the largest. We can see it covers us from the head down to the tips of our toes. That's the skin. Anything that you can see, what like the MD said, what you see when you see a person is the skin, not the clothes, the skin, right from the head down to the tips of the toes. And it's very important. Okay, and it's very, very important, like I said. So it provides a protective covering for us from the head to the toes. And it's also a window. It serves as a window. You know, we have a house. Through the window, you can see into the house to know what's going on in the house. So that's what the skin actually does. It's a window into the body. By looking at the skin, you can actually tell what's going on in the body. For example, if a person has diabetes or has a liver problem or a kidney problem, by looking at the skin, an expert will be able to guess that, oh, there is something wrong with this person's kidney or there's something wrong with this person's liver. And from that, we can quickly run some tests, do some investigations to be able to find out what the main problem is and offer treatment immediately. Because we know the earlier you institute treatment for any disease condition, the better for the patient, the better for the family, the better for everybody at large. So by looking at the skin, we can tell that this is the test we should do to protect this patient from further damage. Also, the skin serves as an immune system. So the skin has cells on it that protect us from germs. So germs, it has a barrier. It has cells on it that fight against any infection that want to get into the skin, into the body. Just the skin. It can protect us from great danger. Also, it helps us to regulate temperature. So if the weather is very cold, the skin can produce a form of protection to make us warm. Same thing if you are feeling very hot. The skin has the capacity to make us feel cool and not feel hot, because both hot and cold are not good anyway. They can cause further damage. So the skin helps us to protect, to regulate temperature, to make us either warm or cold in a way that is better for us. So moving on to the main topic now, adequate skin care in contemporary Nigeria. So we are saying contemporary because, of course, we know that now this is the era of social media, it's the era of internet. So many information is out there, so many things, whether good or bad. Everyone is just trying to sell his own market and putting all sorts into the internet. And I'm sure everybody here has an Android phone. And we are very particular about the way we look. We want to look good. We want to appear very nice to everyone that sees us. So we're always on our phone. Google, YouTube, how can I look good? How can I glow? Everybody does that. And the information out there are varied from good to bad, important, unimportant, irrelevant, and irrelevant. So that's why I'm here, as a doctor's perspective, as the expert's perspective, to give us what is good and what we should avoid. So first, the basic skincare is we should wash our bodies at least once a day. 1 to 2 times a day is actually ideal. Morning, evening. Wash your body daily with good moisturizing soaps, gentle moisturizing soaps, and then moisturizing cream as well. Gentle. I'm saying gentle because we know that in the market there are all sorts of harsh products, antiseptics, antibacterial. So we should choose good and gentle ones. Okay, number 2 is that you really don't need to use a sponge to have your bath. Oh, I thought there would be some chattering for that. So we don't need to use a sponge to have a bath. You don't need to actually. If you must use a sponge, the soft net is nice, or a soft towel, face towel, yes, a soft face towel. Why am I saying this? I already explained earlier that the skin has some cells, some things on it that protect us from germs. This includes even organisms. Some bacterial organisms, fungal organisms are actually on the skin that protect us from the dangerous germs. So by the time you get your harsh sponge, or you use your antiseptics, or you use your antibacterial soaps, you wash the soaps and the sponge. They don't know what is good and what is bad. They are going to wash everything out of your skin. It's why we say, if you use a gentle moisturizing soap with lukewarm water and your hand, you are going to preserve the protective germs on the body. But if you do morning and night sponge, hard sponge, you wash away the protective germs, you wash away the protective oils, you wash away the protective cells on the skin. So like I said again, if you must use a sponge, let it be a soft sponge 2 to 3 times a week, as well as or a soft towel. Either of those is actually fine. Number 3, there's no need to put antiseptics in your bath water. Every day, you don't need to. For the same reason I explained earlier, the antiseptics wash away all what is protecting us from germs. So you don't need to. But though there are some conditions where a doctor will tell you, maybe you have a bacterial infection on your skin, they will tell you, okay, you could add an antiseptic to your bathing water. But it will be for a short period. They'll tell you 1 week. Should not be more than that. Once it becomes a chronic process, is why we see people complaining about, oh, my skin is so dry. Despite all I'm using, the skin will continue to remain dry because what should be protecting you, you've washed it off. Or they will say, oh, I'm itching. My skin, I've been itching. Anytime I have my bath, I must scratch my body. This is because the oil that should be there, you've washed it all away, causing damage to the skin, and really it becomes a problem for us as dermatologists. And then we see many of these cases. Is why I'm happy to raise this awareness that you really don't need to use a sponge, you really don't need to use antiseptics or antibacterial, and you don't need to use hot water. Okay, so basically the skin is, God created it for a purpose, okay, and He knows what He was doing. We don't need to wash away whatever is good for us. Also, we need to, most importantly actually now, is to avoid skin bleaching. Skin bleaching is our problem in contemporary Nigeria. Skin bleaching, everybody wants to glow. You want to, what are those words? So they will say, any product you see that says skin lightening, skin brightening, skin toning. Toning, that's the most confusing part. They say it's just to tone now. It's just to bring out my color. It's not bringing out any color. It's removing the protective melanin from your body. Don't tone. Don't bleach. Don't be fair. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. I'm not black, but I know that black is beautiful. So, when you hear anybody, if anybody comes to you and tell you that your skin is not shining, I can give you what to make you glow. Do what? Run for 40. That person is dangerous to you. No matter who the person is, they say, you will glow better. I have these organic products. When you hear organic, time bomb, it is deceptive. It will make you shine today, but I'll be waiting for you in my clinic in 10 years' time. Because it gradually damages the skin. Some people are even lucky to make them glow for the first few years. They'll say, at least, some people are unlucky. From the second time of using it, the reactions happen. You land in my hospital. So, the best thing is to avoid skin bleaching. They won't tell you what is in it, but once you see brightening, lightening, toning, even tone, It's not true. Just avoid it. There are so many good recommended moisturizers in the market, which are good. Will make you glow. You don't have to be fair to glow. No. Black is beautiful. Black shines if well taken care of. All the steps I've mentioned earlier will make your black or fair skin, whichever one it is, to come out nicely. And you won't have to be visiting the dermatologist or the hospital every time. Also, water is very important. So we need to drink at least 3 liters of water per day. It's not too much. By the time you drink 1 liter in the morning, after you eat every meal, 3 meals, you drink 500 mils. By the end of the evening or the night, before you go to bed, you will have drunk 3 liters of water by day. This is because for your skin to be well hydrated, to be supple, to be radiant, it needs fluid. So the way you can get fluid in is by taking it in and also through the good products that you are using. So we need to drink at least 3 liters of water per day. Also rest. We need to sleep. The problems of the world, they are there. So you don't have to spend your night thinking and meditating on problems. Once it's time to sleep, you need at least, as an adult, 7 to 9 hours per day. 7 to 9 hours per day of sleep is actually recommended. That way, the skin also rests. The body rests. Is able to rejuvenate. Is able to regenerate the necessary skin cells that it needs to stay healthy. So water is important. Good, adequate sleep, well rested, is very important also. We should ensure to sleep. Going on now, I will talk about some common diseases that we see as dermatologists in the clinic, which also is important for today's relaunching. We want to talk about acne. Acne, which is also known as pimples. Everybody calls it pimples, but medically we call it acne. I'll be using pimples for the purpose of this gathering. Okay, so when I say pimples, I mean those red bumps that appear on our faces. Could also be on the chest or on the back. It's usually red. Some people say it's painful and itchy and could discharge pus as well. So when you have acne, it's usually hormonal, and it is believed that as you grow older, once the hormones have calmed down, acne by like 45, 50, 40 actually, acne ceases to come out again. But of course, as young people, when we see acne, we are not happy. We don't like the appearance. We don't like the way it makes us look. The face is all swollen and red, so we don't like it. We go for all sorts of products. We use different combination creams, good or bad. You just use anything that you see. It's very good to note that not everything works for everybody. So you need to be sure of what you are using and get what is right. For acne, the most important thing actually for acne is once it comes out, you should not touch it. It's difficult because it could be painful, it could be itchy, but you should not touch it. Don't burst it. Don't scratch it. Some people will say, no, I didn't touch it, but you are using a hard sponge to wash your face. It's the same process. So if it's not your hand, if it's a scrub, all the scrubs that contain particles in them, it does the same process. Or if it is a sponge that you are using to wash the face, it also peels off the surface and exposes those bumps to the adverse effects of the weather. Okay, and then it leaves black spots. So those black spots, unfortunately, are a problem because even if they go, it will take a long time, or you might have to do processes like chemical peels to take them out. But if you don't manipulate the bumps on their own, they actually wear off. The bump itself goes. So if you are feeling pain, you could take analgesics, okay, some paracetamol to help to ease the pain, or use cold compress. You could put ice in a small towel and apply on those areas a few times in a day. It will help to ease the pain and possibly the inflammation as well. Well, I'm not consulting today, so I'm not going to mention the products that we can use apart from what we have here. But basically, don't touch. Use a gentle moisturizing soap and cream, as well as sunscreen. I did mention sunscreen earlier. So sunscreen is very, very important. I'll talk about that at the end. So for your acne, like I said, don't touch. You're having pain. use cold compress, take analgesics, and there's topical medications, topical creams that we can need to apply. I should mention also that we need to be patient. If you have acne, you have pimples, it's a gradual process. And it's a disease that actually comes and goes, but with proper management, it can be well managed and leave you with a smooth skin at the end of the day, a smooth skin, free of spots at the end of the day. Secondly, I'll be talking about hair loss. I'm mentioning hair loss because of the group of people we have here, the hairdressers and the barbers. So hair loss is a common thing that we see also. Hair loss is when maybe a part of your hair is falling off until it gets to the scalp. When people come and the hair on their head, on their eyebrows, or on their beards or their mustache is actually falling off. And they will say, oh, my hair, I just woke up and I saw my hair on the bed. Or when I'm combing my hair, it comes out in clumps. And of course, they are worried. Seeing your hair falling off is not a pleasant experience. You will run for care. The first place they'll most likely go to is the hairdressers. I mean, they'll say maybe it's the hair, maybe it's they need some hair treatments, and then the hairdressers would want to do a few things. So, if you have a client that is complaining of hair loss and you've tried your hair treatments and there is no improvement, please send them down to the hospital. We might need to run some tests because the hair loss, like I said, might just be a manifestation of something going on in the body. And we will need to investigate and treat that person. Once we treat everything, the hair loss improves and hair starts growing. So if you have such a client, after you've done all you know how to do, please send them to the doctor so that we can handle them professionally. Third, I'll be talking about the razor bumps, the shaving bumps that are quite common that barbers see. So bumps are actually something like acne. Usually occurs from infection or inflammation. Usually once you are shaving your hair, it's a form of injury. It's a good form of, an injury, but a good type because it's helping you to keep neat, right? But then because inflammation is ongoing as they are cutting that hair, or maybe the method, there's actually a method to cut the hair, to shave the hair. Because as Africans, we have coarse hair. Our hair is black and thick. You should shave in the direction of hair growth. I hope the barbers are here listening. You should shave along the line of hair growth, not shaving backwards. Why? Because the hair, like I said, it is curly. It curls. So once you shave the hair and it's coiling, it goes, so the hair comes out from the follicles. That's what it is called. The spot where the hair comes out from is called follicles. If you shave and you are cutting the hair in the backward direction, the hair, because it's curly, it curls back into the follicle. And that's what causes the inflammation, which can lead to infection. Is why NEO-Presol is actually good because it's both an anti-inflammatory and an antibiotic. So we advise that if you get your own clipper, whoever is coming, use your own clipper. It's always safe and hygienic. Anyways, use your own clipper and sterilize after each use. So you don't harbor germs which you keep reusing and reinfecting yourself. Then you should shave, like I said, along the hair growth. As the hair is growing is how you should shave. And to protect against or to prevent against acne bumps, we should use aftershave, okay, which contain an antibiotic and inflammatory. And if you are unlucky and you happen to develop those bumps despite all this, then you will need to use some form of topical antibiotic cream. Some antibiotic cream to help to calm down the infection and the inflammation. But we should also note that you might still need to see a doctor if it persists. Okay, but this is over the counter, which you can get from any pharmacy. It's always good to have one so that after shaving, you could apply it before you even start developing anything. And even if you develop, it will be useful for you. Lastly, I want to talk about the sunscreen. Okay, sunscreen, there are different brands, there are different types, but the sunscreen is very important for everybody, both males and females. It's not only the females that need to look good. So it's good for both males and females. Anybody that walks under the sun, anybody that is in Nigeria, where we have the sun that is blazing hot, you need to get a sunscreen. What is a sunscreen? A sunscreen is a kind of cream that protects us against the effect of the sun rays. The sun rays contain ultraviolet radiation. Very harsh, very, should I say wicked? Okay, it's good anyway, provides vitamin D, but then, if you are in the sun between 10 and 2 p.m., where the sun is blazing hot and out to do good, you should use a sunscreen. So what it does is that because the UV rays can cause things like skin cancer, black spots, you see black spots on the face, can cause wrinkling of the skin, can cause early aging. So you see someone who is 20 but is looking 60. That is one of the things that the UV rays can do. So what a sunscreen does is to protect us. You layer it on the face, anywhere that is exposed to the sun. So your upper chest, your face, your neck, behind your ears, anywhere that is usually exposed to the sun. Before you go out in the morning, you should apply your sunscreen. So it bounces. As the sun rays are coming, it's bouncing it off. It's bouncing off the effects of the sun so that the damage that it can cause does not happen. And it's something that you should reapply after every 2 hours or 3 to 4 hours while out in the sun. Especially if you sweat or if you go out swimming, you need to reapply for a maximum effect. So to conclude and in summary, I'd like to give us take-home messages. Our take-home messages are, number one, the dermatologist actually exists, and we are experts in the management of the skin, the hair, and nails. If you have any problems or any concerns with this, you should visit one in any of the hospitals. We're readily available. Secondly, avoid skin bleaching. I talked about it a lot, but we should avoid skin bleaching. Embrace the natural skin tone that we've been given. No matter the color in which it comes in, embrace it. And just take care of the one that you've been given. Avoid harsh soaps, avoid antiseptics, and generally use your sunscreen. Third, if you must use any of the over-the-counter preparations for any skin condition, because over-the-counter is not prescribed by the doctor anyways, but if you must use one, which you can obtain from the supermarkets, from the cosmetic stores, or from the pharmacies, you should use them for a maximum of 1 to 2 weeks. Maximum of 2 weeks. Okay? And like I said, so if you want to use the aftershave, when you want to use your aftershave, before or after shaving, and 1 to 2 weeks or more, depending. But if the symptoms persist and it becomes really worrisome, you might need to visit a doctor. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the doctor has said it all, and I've taken mine, and I'm taking it too. She has said, please, a round of applause for her once again. You can do better. Yes, quickly, I need you to look to your right or your left and look at your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, wow, black is beautiful. If that person is not talking, look on to someone else. Tell that person, wow, black is beautiful. Yeah, please, a round of applause for yourselves once again. Yes, thank you very much. I would like to recognize some of our representatives here. Please, I need you all to put your hands together for them as I carry on from here. Please put your hands together for Obimex Pharmacy. Please, can you put your hands together for Obimex Pharmacy? Yes, put your hands together for St. Leo Hospital. Please, a round of applause. Cadbury PLC. Can you please put your hands together? Ion Pharmacy. Ion Pharmacy. Roca Pharmacy. Please, a round of applause. T-Top Pharmacy, Zim Pharmacy, Evitamon Pharmacy, a round of applause. Mother and Child Hospital, please, a round of applause. Med Express, Please put your hands together for ABJ Pharmacy. Onek Pharmacy Ishaga. Please a round of applause for them. Marison Pharmacy. NHC Pharmacy. Please a round of applause. Quickly, representatives from Farm News. I would like to recognize representatives from Guardian newspaper. Please a round of applause. That's one of the representatives from Farm News. Yes, thank you very much. All right, quickly. Which kind of cruise you want put me today? Your no DJ music. You know you dey buy Panadol. Okay, got the money long for later. Don't hear me, I get OCD. My corner on me, I be OGB. I just live my life, no compromising, don't be fighting. If you don't agree, I go move to the side. Talk to the next person, if they try to go easy. I'm frozen in a local share. If you know me, you go know say my flight is different and no need ticket. More money is a mile away. More money is a mile away. All right, DJ. Yes. Please, can we put our hands together for New Heights Pharmacy? Please, can you put your hands together for Drug Master Pharmacy? Please, can we put our hands together for NHC Pharmacy? Yes, can we put our hands together for Ski Pharmacy? Yes, can we put your hands together for this Sharp Pharmacy? Yes, please put your hands together once again for Neat Line Pharmacy. Atidam Pharmacy, please can we put your hands together for their representative? Rakiat Pharmacy, please can we put your hands together? AN Choice Pharmacy. Yes, we have the Zim Pharmacy. Can we put your hands together? Yes, for Med Plus Pharmacy, please can we put your hands together? And also for Wellness Pharmacy, please can we put your hands together for them? All right, quickly, without wasting much of our time, moving straight to the next segment on our program, I would like to all right, DJ, bring it down. Yes, quickly, please, can I have right here the microphone? NEO-Presol Lotion, the journey to good marketing manager. Please, a round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Members of the high table, good afternoon. Members of press, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to stand before us this afternoon to discuss on how NEO-Presol is there on our journey to a good look. My slides, please. My name is Femi Afolabi, and I'm the marketing manager for Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited. We all love a good look. Picture your mind to when you were preparing to attend this event this morning. Possibly this man looking at the mirror represents you and I standing before the mirror, because you know the good look is important to confidence, and the good appearance would do us well wherever we are. Permit me to relate the story that happens thousands of years back. For those conversant with the Bible, that story is in the Bible. A man was left in prison unjustly for years, but somehow he was summoned to appear before the paramount ruler of the world that time. He bathed, changed his clothes, and it was written there in the book that he shaved before he met that king. That young man knew that shaving contributes to good look, and good looks gives confidence. That man is named Joseph. Let's come back to the man that depicts us this morning. He has a beard, and apparently he wants to be clean shaven. But just like we've just listened to Dr. Shoki, shaving comes with its own problem, which is razor bulbs. As much as we try to achieve that perfect shave, that perfect look, shaving might present this kind of problems. Dr. Oshoke has done justice to my next slide, so I will just gloss over it, how razor bumps come up, so that we will not be going with two editions of the same thing. She's a specialist and she has said it. But in all, we know that looks like this diminish our confidence rather than build our confidence. When I look at it, I'm not a guy, and thus, I don't have looks like this. Dr. Shuki has also done justice to acne. We've listened to her, and she has told us what we need to do to prevent acne, and when we have acne, where to run to for NEO-Presol. My next slide also, which I term the journey to a good look. The journey to a good look. If we notice, we see that all these points, removing excess oil, removing dead skin cells and keeping the pore open, moisturizing the skin, getting rid of infectious agents, and reducing swelling, forms the bulk of what the doctor told us. But while presenting, we all listen with keen interest. All the procedures she mentioned were simple things in order for us to appear good. But when you get home, tomorrow, you will not remember to bath without sponge. Tomorrow, you will not remember to use cold compress on your face. Tomorrow, you will not remember to look at the soap you want to buy, whether it contains those things that the doctor said you should not use. And that is why those things we are trying to prevent, the acne, the razor bumps, the inflammation, they will still come because we lead a hectic life. And that is why we say we should have a one-stop lotion on this journey to the good look. All what we want to achieve, removing excess oil, keeping infectious agents away, we can have it as a one-stop in NEO-Presol Lotion. NEO-Presol Lotion contains this compound. Don't mind the big names. Some people are glowing because they know the names, but don't mind the big names. I'll tell you what they do and how they act on the road to good look. The first of the components It's an anti-inflammatory that reduces the swelling and the redness that doctor said we should run away from. And that compound is so effective that most of the other compounds we have, this compound is like 5 times more active than it. The second component is neomycin. It's an antibiotic that eliminates those germs, let's use that word, those germs that creep in under the skin. If you bath and you go to bed, and you wake up again and you bath, the water, will it be clean or will it be dirty? You get my analogy? If you bath and you go to bed, and you sleep on a white bedsheet, or we usually ask this question, why does our towel get dirty after bathing? It does not sound logical, is that not so? You've just washed yourself clean, but the towel still gets dirty. That means these germs are everywhere. And that is why we need components like this to remove the germs. It also contains sulfur, which removes the excessive oil, the excess oil that can trap these germs. And it also removes the dead cells of the skin. And it also serves as an antimicrobial. And it has another compound, the last one, that is an antiperspirant. It blocks the cell, the sweat. It removes the sweat from the body and making the body less oily and thus clean. That is what is in NEO-Presol. What do we want to use NEO-Presol for? Razor bumps, acne, ingrown hairs, itching. We say and more. You know, the doctor keeps saying something, and Dr. Shokema, if people keep coming to your clinic, people in Lagos, if they keep coming to your clinic with these problems, you will not be able to sleep because these problems are plenty. And that is why we are educating ourselves. I'm sure all of us here have learned one thing or the other from our presentation on how to make our skin glow and how to look good. So, for facial hair or for the face to look good, we have this NEO-Presol lotion that is indicated for these things. How do we use it? A sufficient quantity should be applied to the affected area once or twice daily. Note, NEO-Presol lotion is a lotion, is an OTC. But it's just like water. The doctor today gave us dosage for water. Is that not so? What's the dose for water? People, you wrote it down. 3 liters per day. So even if water should have dosage, NEO-Presol also has a dosage. And that is, you apply it to the affected area once or twice daily. Why do we not just keep using it? The doctor said something, that all these things you are mentioning, acne, pimples, they are difficult to do away with. And I'm sure everybody in this hall, possibly, yes, everybody, because even the manufacturer of NEO-Presol, before manufacturing NEO-Presol, must have had problems with shaving or acne. So everybody in this hall might have gone through this stage, because 80% of man, especially from this part of the world, thank you very much for that insight, that the curly hair we have makes it very easy for this hair to curve back when we are shaving into the hair follicles and cause this barber sore or acne. So from those of us in this part of the world, it is a very common thing to come up with acne or to come up with barber bumps after shave. So we've seen what NEO-Presol can do. We've seen what is in NEO-Presol. And we've seen how to use NEO-Presol. But while the MD was presenting, he said it's not a new product. Sir, I disagree. And I'll tell you why. You know, as a parent, you have a young child, and you won't notice the child growing. Am I wrong? But when visitors come, and they come after 3 months, you are not a big boy. NEO-Presol has changed, and I'll tell us how it has changed. I'll start with the product itself, the component of NEO-Presol itself. The NEO-Presol we have today is consistently light yellow in color. That word consistently light is significant. If you look at the pack of NEO-Presol, you will see shake well before use. But if you look at the NEO-Presol today, you would see that it's so consistent that writing shake well before use is just for you to have confidence. Because as Nigerians, even if you get a bottle of water, you shake and see if there are particles. I'm speaking your mind because I do it also. The product has this mild fragrance that in all walks of life, no matter where you walk, no matter your gender, that fragrance is inviting. And it comes with a skin-friendly technology for easy absorption. There are so many things banded as aftershave. After using it, go back to the mirror, and you will see that you have patches on your skin. With NEO-Presol, be rest assured that after putting on NEO-Presol, you can go out, nobody will tell you what are these patches on your skin. And it comes in a 25 ml bottle, labeled on both sides, with Drugfield embossed at the base. It's a new NEO-Presol. It's different from the one our MD used to know. Let's go to the pack. Before now, the pack used to be a plain green. But the pack comes with a yellow stroke green with distinctive web design, and it comes up with a QR code. If you are inquisitive for more information on NEO-Presol, scan the QR code, and it leads you to our website where you have information on NEO-Presol and other products from Drugfield. It also comes with a barcode. For shop owners here, it comes with a barcode for easy of access when dispensing it. It is a new NEO-Presol. And recently, NEO-Presol comes with a display carton. These are 12 packs of NEO-Presol in an open-sided display carton, and this carton comes with an authentication or security service for you to be sure that the NEO-Presol you are getting is indeed NEO-Presol from a sure source. NEO-Presol does not just, NEO-Presol is being positioned for wearing, for all of us to have a good look. Is either good look or you look good? Which one do you want? Good look or look good? NEO-Presol is for good look, because looking good comes from inside. NEO-Presol was launched actually in the year 2000. It gained NAFDAC approval in the year 2000, and it came with the initial production. And it has been NEO-Presol for there. But in 2017, the Drugfield logo on it came up with a new look to build the identity of the company. And we put that new logo on the company, on the pack of all our products, including NEO-Presol. So it started wearing this new look since 2017. In 2020, when everybody was running away from COVID or hiding from COVID or complaining for COVID, NEO-Presol was undergoing re-engineering, and that pack, this web design pack, came up with increased security features. And in 2021, we introduced a display carton. Why did we introduce the display carton? To enhance visibility on the shelf. Picture this scenario. You are a store owner, and you have a place where you stock NEO-Presol. And because people see NEO-Presol lotion as a very good lotion, they bought it off in 2 days. that space of the shelf is empty. But with the display pack, at least there will still be something there reminding you, get more NEO-Presol. So it gives that brand visibility. And that is why it comes with the display pack. And in 2023, that display carton was wrapped, and the shipper carton was changed to enhance portability. It's easier to carry in cartons. I'm sure our distributors here, they will place orders so that WWC would supply us in cartons for the NEO-Presol lotion. So we could see that NEO-Presol also has gone through a journey to this good look, starting from the year 2020 till date. NEO-Presol should be a graduate by now. Am I wrong? But we said NEO-Presol has been around for a while. If we want to start handing over the mic to people that have used NEO-Presol, because it will not make sense if we just say, okay, let's keep sampling people's opinion. So we went on Twitter, and Twitter Nigeria is one of the most critical places to go for your products, because Twitter Nigeria is highly critical. They criticize you, criticize the product, criticize everything about you. And we scored what people are saying about NEO-Presol. And these are representatives of what people are saying about NEO-Presol. I hope we are reading. They are not my words, so I won't say it. I want you to follow through. I'm sure what people said, or what those who have used NEO-Presol said, has been able to convince you further. Because for you being at this event shows a sign of conviction on NEO-Presol. We need to ask ourselves, how far has NEO-Presol gone? NEO-Presol is available in pharmacies and stores in all nooks and crannies of Nigeria. I can boldly say this because I know that from our head office in Ota, if you go to Ilela in Sokoto State, you see NEO-Presol. If you go to Ikom, Cross River State, you see NEO-Presol. If you go to Gamburungala in Borno State, you see NEO-Presol. And if you go to the creeks of Bayelsa, you see NEO-Presol. NEO-Presol lotion has actually conquered Nigeria. And now, beyond Nigeria, NEO-Presol has been sold or is actively being used in countries of West Africa. It's being used in South Africa, Botswana, Benin Republic, Ghana, Niger. There are even vendors who sell NEO-Presol in the United Kingdom. There are people who sell NEO-Presol online in the United States. These are testaments to the effectiveness of NEO-Presol, the efficacy of NEO-Presol, and as a go-to product when it comes to acne and as an aftershave. We now ask ourselves, the product has been available, the product has gone through rebranding, why am I here at this event? Have you asked yourself that question? Why are you here at this event? The manufacturer is here to interact with us, other stakeholders with NEO-Presol. Let's know you, let's meet you, let's get feedbacks. Let's know how the products can serve the betterment of humanity. Recall, we started this presentation by saying good looks builds confidence. Is that not so? So as a manufacturer, we are here to meet you, to imbue your confidence one more that NEO-Presol is not just a product, but it's a product from a sure source. As distributors, we are here to see The changes we've been noticing in NEO-Presol, why these changes, how can we move NEO-Presol, how can we improve accessibility of NEO-Presol, how can we move NEO-Presol nearer to our audience, and how can we, yes, as distributors, make more profit interacting with NEO-Presol. And to the wholesaler as stockists, are here at this event to, one, learn on what NEO-Presol is positioned for, to see how the vision we have for NEO-Presol to make it a global brand, to be the first aftershave of choice, not only in Nigeria, because in Nigeria, NEO-Presol is the aftershave to beat. Every other, outside this hall, there are people thinking on how they can also beat NEO-Presol. We are not sitting on our oars. NEO-Presol will be that drug for you. Are there barbers and cosmetologists here? I'm sure we've learned one or two things, especially from Dr. Shuke's presentation. And we've also learned that we have NEO-Presol Lotion as the aftershave of choice. If you visit 10 barbers from 10 various locations, be rest assured that we use 10 different aftershaves. Because they know, yeah, it's hygienic to close a shaving with an aftershave. But where should we run to? Which products should we trust? NEO-Presol is here to answer that question. And to our dear dermatologist, thank you for coming. The reason why you are here is to know that Nigerians need you more. And to also know that, yes, we have NEO-Presol that should be your drug of choice. And you also have NEO-Presol that is available as an OTC product that will do its work so that people will not clog your consulting room. Because if there are no products like NEO-Presol and all of us file into, the closest hospital to here, to this place is Ikeja, Lasuth. Is that not so? Or is it, yeah, it's Lasuth. If all of us should clog Dr. Abiola's hallway, wanting to see her because of shaving bumps, razor bumps, she will not have time for those deep-seated products. And you, that you came, you've been here to know, one, we have NEO-Presol. Two, we've all been educated. We've learned one thing or the other, from good personal hygiene to good health to how to manufacture to how to be a good salesperson. And we want you to stay in touch with NEO-Presol. NEO-Presol is available on various social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and we'll have our customer care. When you look good, you feel good. And that is why we are saying, stay confident with NEO-Presol. That's my time.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Yes, quickly moving straight to the next segment on our program. While the program is on, we have some of our special guests that have come around, and I would like to recognize them one after the other. Please, can we put our hands together for Ebujo Pharmacy? Please, if you are in the house, can you please put your hands together for yourself? Yes, quickly. Can we put our hands together for Bewick Pharmacy? Thank you for coming. Can we also put our hands together for Nimit Pharmacy? Yes, can we put our hands together for RCCG, Lagos Province 10? Yes, if your hands are not too busy, please put your hands together for Trinitas Pharmacy. Yes, let us put our hands together for Chris UJ Pharmacy. Please, a round of applause. Also, we have the Holy Way Pharmacy. Please, can we put our hands together for them? James Clean from Isolo. Please, can we put our hands together for them? EMAT Supermarket, Agor, please can we put our hands together for them? And last but not the least, Erica Pharmacy from Ijoko, Ogun State, please can we put our hands together for them? Yes, we have in our midst representatives from Ito Supermarket, from Agege Outlet, please can we put our hands together for them? Yes, from Ogba Outlet, from Ito Supermarket, still Ogba Outlet, please can we put your hands together for them? Please, can we also put our hands together from the Ito Supermarket, the Abule Egba Outlet, please can we put our hands together for them? Yes, straight from Jendo Supermarket, we have here in our midst the Alakuko Outlet, please can we put our hands together for them? Yes, we also have from the Abuli Egba Outlet. Please can we put our hands together? Yes, we have the Isolo Outlet. We have the Idimo Outlet. Please can we put our hands together for them? And last but not the least, we have the Ojure all the way from Ogun State. Please, can we put our hands together for them? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, moving straight to the next segment on our program. Which is the distributor's engagement. And I would like to hand over the microphone to Mr. Subrat of WWCV. Please, a round of applause for him, please.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Subrat. I am representing WWCV. First of all, I would like to extend our sincere thanks to Drugfield Pharmaceuticals for giving us the opportunity to become the exclusive distributor for this product. We're thankful, sir. I have been dealing with this product for last 3 years. This is there in the market, as Mr. Femi said, from 2017. So when I heard of the fact that it's going to be relaunched, I was actually thinking that what is in it that we're going to relaunch the product. I think this session has given a lot of clarity that there is a lot of scope for this product. If you look at the population of Nigeria, over 200 million population, and most of the population is younger generation. Equivalent amount of male and female population, lot of people, all the youngsters in the shaving age group, in the morning they will wake up with a shave, and everybody going to salon for haircut. So the opportunities are tremendous in this product. Maybe we need to look at this. When Mr. Sola told me before 3 days that maybe being a distributor, we need to speak on numbers, we need to deliver numbers. So when Mr. Sola was saying that maybe we need to triple your sales of NEO-Presol. So I was just wondering how to do it. And then when I attended this session, this is giving a clarity that maybe we have not tapped the real potential of this product. There is enough scope in the market. All the stakeholders are here. My pharmacist friends are here. Madam from Barber Associations are here. Our big distributors, everybody is here. So all I need to appeal is that maybe when you used to sell 1 pack, now you used to sell 3 packs. So when a patient, when somebody is entering into your, your outlet, and if you see that it's a target patient or maybe a target person for this product, you can definitely appeal. If a person is having razor bumps, if a person is having acne, and if you want the person to look smarter, then definitely this is a product of choice. Thank you very much. Coming for the distribution point of view, Worldwide Commercial Venture Limited is one of the major distributors in Nigeria. Now we have been associated with DP World, which is one of the biggest port company in globally. So we ensure that the product from factory floor to the patient door. So the entire logistic arrangement is there. And across Nigeria particularly, we are strong in distribution. We have 10 depots across Nigeria, and we'll ensure that anywhere there is a demand for NEO-Presol, we'll ensure that the product is available. We'll need the support from all of you to make this product a blockbuster and to make this relaunch a successful event. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Yes, to those of our guests that came in very late, Dr. Abiola has said a lot. From the little she has said, she said black is beautiful. Now, to those of us that are just coming around, look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, wow, black is beautiful. Please, a round of applause for yourselves once again. Yes, quickly, moving straight to the next segment on our program, which is a feedback, goodwill messages from the stakeholders. And I would like to hand over the microphone to Mr. Subrat of WWC. Yes, pardon. Yes, I would like to hand over the microphone to pharmacist Ben Ajekpe, MD, today's pharmacy. Please a round of applause for him. Please a round of applause.
Yeah, good afternoon. With all protocol in place, I want to thank my Egbon, Mr. Kundai. He was the production manager when I started my life in marketing, 1986. I was a bloody rep, and he was the production manager. He was good. He is good, and he will always be good. I need to say this. When you have a good product, please have at the back of your mind what Aristotle said. Aristotle said in Greek, he said plenism. Plenism is nature abhors vacuum. When there is vacuum in the system, it does not matter how good the product is. Air pressure is just natural. Air pressure will push anything into the system. Toyota, the promotional word for Toyota is let go places. They had Aristotle in mind. It does not matter how genuine and the genius in the production, if you don't give the product the feet and the hand and the wings to fly. Some guys that never, I always call them, you have two people. You have the brain and you have the brawn. The brain are the drivers of any good thing in the system. Why do we have good developed economy and then you have underdeveloped economy? It's just the brain. The brain are the drivers of developed economy. The brawn are the problems of undeveloped economy. If we don't push these products with the spirit of Toyota, let's go places. Let's go places. Other guys, well, I'm happy everyone said they have started cloning their products in China. But the way out is, if I need water and I have the genuine water, the genuine water is always available to me. I won't be a victim of bad water. So the best way to avoid cloning or to keep the cloners out of business is just get this spirit of let's go places. And it is possible. I remember where my pharmacy is, when people coming from outside town and they're on their way to the airports. My wife discovered, we did a study. We discovered that a lot of these people that are in a rush to get outside the country, they're traveling outside. I noticed that one of the fastest products they buy is NEO-Presol. There was a time NEO-Presol went as far as 8,000, 9,000. You agree with me? People were still buying. I'll be on WWCV and I'll be bullying them. Please, I need NEO-Presol. It got to a stage that we could not even get NEO-Presol. And people were, there's a doctor friend abroad. I don't know what he uses NEO-Presol for. But it's like, get it for me at any cost. Now that NEO-Presol has problem as a product, don't you think that is an opportunity for us to go places? But at the back of your mind, the brawn, who won't do anything? Watching the presentation of the product and listening to Egbon, I know a lot of brain work has taken place. The only way you can reward the brain is let's go places. Or else, the cloners, they don't have brain, I'm sorry to say, but they are smart. They will clone it within a second and they'll fill the market. I always say this jokingly, if the original copy is available, nobody will ask for a photocopy. It is when the original copy is not available, they'll say, okay, let us certify the photocopy. With this original product called NEO-Presol, and it has a lot of things in common with NEO-Presol. Whoever came up with this name, NEO-Presol, is a wonderful person. Until you take it, you will think it is NEO-Presol. NEO-Presol, NEO-Presol. It rhymes. So please, let's give NEO-Presol, NEO-Presol the wing, and it will go places. Thank you very much. Everyone, thank you.
All right, DJ. Yes, quickly. Still on the feedback and Goodwill messages from stakeholders. I'd like to hand over the microphone to representative of NAPMED, known as Mrs. Shuaga Omoumi. Please, a round of applause for her. Okay, she's not on seat. All right, quickly, I would like to call on MD Admore Pharmacy. Please put your hands together for Mr. Bensi Unduka. Please, a round of applause for him.
Praise the Lord. Our God is good.
When I look at the presentation of the NEO-Presol, formerly we have old pack. Now we are getting the new pack, which is fast gaining ground in the market. In fact, this new packet now moves a lot in the market. We buy a lot. If you came to my shop, you see where I display it in my shop. Those who know me know I have one of the biggest pharmacy shop in Lagos State, and I display it in a place that everyone can see it there. So I'm happy for seeing the Oga for the first time. One of my friends was telling me about the Oga. He's saying that he's family friend, very close to Muchude. So I'm happy seeing the Oga, happy seeing the workers on this wonderful product. It's wonderful because now it's fast moving, getting ground in the market. I can testify about this NEO-Presol because the package is well packaged and well ranged. You can display it in the counter, you can remove some and still leave the packet there. So I'm happy to be here. I thank God that all of us were partner in progress. That's why we must add more. Praise the Lord. Thank you.
A round of applause for him. Yes, thank you very much. Quickly, I would also like to hand over the microphone to MD Ramsgate Pharmacy, known as pharmacist Moses Ezenwa. Please, a round of applause for him.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. NEO-Presol is not a new product. I think when they are saying that it's 2000 that it was registered, I don't think it's 2000. I think it precedes 2000 because I know the joy and happiness we had when it became second to NEO-Medrol, when it came out. I know the manufacturer. I know how precise his mind is. It doesn't go for something that is not exact, and it doesn't cut corners. As a matter of character, it's not imbued in him from school to workplace and all before he now started this. He has that track record. And I think it's a very good product. A lot of analysis has been made. And I think we have to embrace it. And I will, as an individual, particularly take part in the marketing of it, as a product. And I also urge every distributor here to also embrace it. It's good. And it's not today he started thinking about it. He knows about it. He knows about what the doctor explained and the benefit therein. I think they didn't mention the base, but I think the base should also be contain some moisturizing property. I think we should be able to be happy with it. And also, I learned something from the doctor. And the way you shave, don't shave backwards. If you want to use it as aftershave, don't shake backwards. And also, the sponges you mentioned, you can as well move the same direction. The way the hair grows, that's how you make. All these things are marketing points. If you want to use sponge, maybe instead of doing sponge like that, you go the same way the hair grows, and you get it right. Thank you very much, and I say, please, embrace.
Very sorry for the breaking transmission. All right, quickly. I also like to call for the Goodwill messages. I also like to call on Mrs. Representative from NAPMED, known as Mrs. Shuaga Omonwumi. Please, a round of applause for her. Please, a round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mrs. Shuaga Omonwumi, representative from Agbado Zone at Agbado. I'm happy to be here for this let me say NEO-Presol seminar. So what I'll just say is about this product. Let me say 2 months back, I've seen this product. Somebody bring it to our meeting at Agbado Zone, but it's because that's my first time seeing it, and when I go through it, I use it. I never give it to my husband. Even my husband was even asking me, where did I get this product? I said, somebody gave it to me in my meeting. Even the person just give it to us. We don't even, it's like we didn't even, the way you even give it to us, we just dash everybody to take it home. So when I give it to my husband to use it, even me also, I use it. It's like, but that time I have some rashes in my face that, and then I use it. My husband also give testimony on it that, where do you get this cream? I said, somebody give it to me. And when you use it, it's very clean. All this thing, that everything was very, so that I can say. But what I would just say is that I would like with this company can permit to bring it to our meeting so that you can, spread it so that everybody can understand. So thank you very much.
Please, a round of applause for her. All right, quickly, the last but not the least. Please, I would like to hand over the microphone to representative of Lagos State Barbers and Hairdressers Association, none else than Mrs. Yinka Awuneye. Please, a round of applause for her.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. I support the product. It's very, very good and very well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, ma. All right, quickly, we are making progress. Moving straight, before we move straight to the next segment on our program, while the program is on, we have some guests that came in between. Quickly, I would like to recognize the presence of, with a clap innovation, please welcome Ichu's Pharmacy from Idumota. Please, a round of applause for them. Yes, quickly, welcome with me, Remedial Health Solution. Please, a round of applause. Can we put our hands together? And also we have in our midst, Adej Pharmacy. Please, a round of applause for Adej Pharmacy. Yes, thank you very much. Now, quickly, we're moving straight to the next segment on our program, which is the unveiling the NEO-Presol. And I would like the members on the high table, please, with due respect and sense of humility, please, can we move to this new product we want to unveil? DJ, can we have good music, please?
I don't pay my dues, I dey find it today. Bad belle people, they talk go today. Which kind cruise you want put me today? Your 8 no be 8 if you 8 your way. You know catch your
DJ, hold up.
Okay, but the money long,
Yes, this segment. Yes, this segment will be coordinated by the Executive Director, HAS, known as Pastor Kayode Afolayan. Please, a round of applause for him.
No compromising, don't be fighting. If you don't go clean, I go move to the side. Talk to the next person, he dey try. Go easy,
praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. We can't but just appreciate God for everything that has gone into the making of this product. Beginning from the grace that God has made available, including people either from the point of view of the company, including those that are outside there helping to put leverage on the product so that it's not only produced for the shelf, but it can get to the ultimate users. And we are thankful to God, thankful to the organization and everyone that has actually contributed to ensure that this product continues to be relevant right from the time of its initial production up to now. And I'm sure it's the combination of all this that is giving the management the confidence that the capacity it has not been really put into full advantage. And that's what has informed the idea of a relaunch, so that new awareness can be reawakened, old one can be persuaded to continue, and new market can be cultivated. And all this we are saying cannot but just be to the glory of God Almighty. And that's why even as we drew this hour, while thanking God for how far He has taken us and the grace that is still available to take us to higher grounds, we are relaunching this product in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
My G, show no more. Show no more, don't spend on your own. My G, I'm on your own. What do? Kukaye, what I do with my life? If you know like I'm quick Fatima. Kukaye, what I do with my money? If I go broke, I go contain them. Okay, thanks for your concern. I can manage that, so no worry about me, worry about your airline. Underrated, but I'm still cashing out. You go shock, you say I get money, pass your faith. Oh, my G, Shuluwo to spend on your own. My G, on my day on. My G, Shuluwo to spend on your own. My G, on my day on. Kokaye, if you rubbish my talent, no be you I sing for, no be your apartment. I can guess say you stay with your mommy and daddy. At 35, what's right? Kokaye, if I know in Grammy, I go still in Grammy. Repete, to my poor vitamin C, my two vitamin C, all for me. Oh, my G, Shuluwo to spend on your own. My G, on my day on. My G, Shuluwo to spend on your own. My G, on my day on. Okaye, if you get 35 houses, now only one house you go stay at once. And when you die, then go sell all and use the money buy moto. Bash me 1 month. Okaye, if I step on you, go the next level. Ayo fair, mago. Yellow, oh. My G, Shuluwo. My G, on my day on. Money at the top. Money on my mind. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Out here on the road.
All right, DJ, thank you very much. All right, quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly, I would like to hand over the microphone for the closing remark. The ED marketing. Please, can you put your hands together for pharmacist Shola Akonde? Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for him. Thank you.
Yeah. Good afternoon, members of the high table. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand on existing protocol. Let me start by appreciating every one of you for taking out time out of your busy schedule to attend this event. We appreciate you on behalf of the management of Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited. I want to say a big thank you to every one of you. Looking good is a big business. You know, I read a survey very recently. A group of young ladies, about 1,500 of them, they were asked to list the type of man they would like to get married to in future. And 3 points were common to all the 1,500 ladies. Number one is every one of them wants a rich man, want to get married to a rich man. Number two, every one of them want to get married to a God-fearing person. Number three, every one of them want to get married to somebody who is good looking. When I read this, I said, they should all buy NEO-Presol and keep for their to-be husband in the future. So looking good is a big business indeed. And a lot have been said about this product. But let me emphasize this before I drop the microphone. One of the reasons why we are doing this relaunch today is because we have discovered that this product has potential to be a global brand. The other brand, the Innovators brand that was talked about by so many other speakers, had a global status in terms of branding. It was a global brand. And since the exit of this product from the market, we have been getting calls from different countries. We have made supply to Cameroon, we have made to Uganda, we have made to Swaziland, Botswana, and Ghana. So this product has a potential to be a global brand. And that is why we have decided we need to make noise about this product. And this is just the starting point. If you go on the island, you see NEO-Presol billboard on Amadou Bello Way, Victoria Island. You see BRC carrying NEO-Presol. It's because we want to make noise to actually attain the status of this brand. Let me tell you an experience that happened to me very recently. I embarked on a trip to the UK about 2 weeks ago. So when I was going, I called one of my friends that lives in the UK, and he told me that I should help him to buy some few rolls of NEO-Presol. I said, what do you want to use it for? He said, that's what he uses. I said, okay. So when I was going, he sent money to me, and I bought 5 rolls of NEO-Presol. So I took it along in my trip. So when I got to the UK, I was to visit him the second week of my trip. He lives outside London in Essex. So I told him I will be coming the following week to bring his NEO-Presol. You will not believe it, I was able to deliver less than a roll to him. Despite the fact that he sent money to me just to buy 5 rolls. I was able to deliver just 8 pieces. Why? Because everybody that I had encounter with in London wanted NEO-Presol. So this product has potential to be a global brand. And that is why we are saying that every one of you, as from today, must become advocates of NEO-Presol. Maybe from being advocates, you can graduate to being ambassadors after some time. So that is why we need to make noise about this product. It's a very good product, and I'm sure most of you can testify to this. It's a very, very good product, and I can recommend it any day, anytime. And the general impression we're also trying to, correct is only guys that can use NEO-Presol. No, ladies can also use NEO-Presol. You listen to what the dermatologist said concerning acne and the rest. So NEO-Presol is unisex. The two genders can actually use NEO-Presol. So when next you are having a party and you are thinking of what to give to your souvenir to your guests, buy NEO-Presol and give it to people. You're having a birthday party, you're having a wedding party, and you are thinking of what can you give as souvenir to people. Think of NEO-Presol. Since both male and female can use, why not give it out? So I want to use this opportunity to appreciate every one of you. Thank you for being good partners. And I believe this occasion is going to further strengthen our relationship as partners. I appreciate every one of you. And on behalf of the management of Drugfield, I want to say a big thank you to every one of you for coming around. Thank you very much.
Please, a round of applause for him. Yes, on this note, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving straight to the next segment, which is a photo session. Thank you very much. From here, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has come out to be part of this great occasion. Thank you very much, Drugfield Pharmaceuticals Limited, for having me. Till I come your way next time, I remain my humble self, MC Agbos. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
When the money enter me, I like it. Getting rich and it's all in the plan, my mind made it 2 Forbes. I buy jam for my baby, mo don't you mommy, mo to rally. Stop living like a superstar. All I do is feel no more lost. See my day, job me call. I feel like what's the rush? Can I waiting this up? Me not see no evil and I fear no one. I do this, I not the cross. For you the me don't be dumb. Since I know this same of God.
Please, before you take your leave, we have the backdrop outside. It is a photo session. Please, we have the backdrop. We can kindly move to the backdrop and take photographs. Thank you very much.
When you see your Garaya. Easy money. Too much money, Easy money. I'm on my way. That's it, tune into the King of Songs of Blues.
I know they want to see me fall, but I they stamp it and know they follow. One give me your mom, Papa low. If you don't know, make you ask. I do go. Where do they body? I be doing this in if I do jail, go back and what's on whatever you do, hope say you they make me rama. I don't get time for I take it easy. I'm on my way. That's it, Lale Friday. If you shave I'm on my way. That's it, Lale Friday. 50-50, we go share them. I don't like Odoro. You don't get as you go do, I go do your color. I get to your color, even when I shy you. My best soldier, yeah, man, be duro. Where do the body? I be doing this in if I do jail, go back and what's on the whatever you.
We do bad things for good reasons, you know. I know you know. And we do good things for bad reasons, you know. I know you know. We no keep passing, we no keep malice. Yeah, we just wanna have some fun tonight. We are the happy people, we are the world. I day with you. Location, send your location to me. Then I day with you. Location, send your location to me.
Ayana. We are the happy people. We are the world. A day with you. Location, send your location to me. Then a day with you. Location, send your location to me. Then shuperu, macham, peru, macham, shuperu, macham, shuperu.
Now only me one life. See us we day like this sunrise. I will never leave your side. I will never I dedicate my time to you, my guy. Even in the road of my own mind, cause you be my key for life.
As I never see you online, if they worry me and they give me consign, yeah. I've been bringing on your cellular, wait out, but enough is a yeah.
24, she be a tell them before me, they stop to defend the fall. She like, yeah, if you don't be the go, I'm going to go. Tell me what to do, I can't do. Me, I know skid that do. Tell me what to do, I know behind to. Then that be my bad move, I got to can do. Tell me smart, I can do. Walking poetry, I am great time. Walk over to Gasca, now Gasca, what I love ya. That one, no time for drama. Walking poetry, I am great time. Walk over to Gasca, now Gasca, what I love ya. That one, no time for drama. Them chapo, every time we the commander. Come on, the two things. I'm on one, what do you ginger? I'm guilty, that's my swag, the queue. I don't go up you, no it's hard to swallow the pew. Then I gym, that I him, though I kill. Shout out to my space, my mama, she be my queen. Oh go, Talubo, Mogo, Talugo, Dumbo. I'm a call, no the fuck up, Loco, Omoko, on your rock, you know, don't be yoko, yeah. All I saw me, pity two party, I too bad. You could feel I'm like almost too drag. I know the booker, be booker, never lose, I can't get you with the do right. Studying me, I'm not no John Lloyd. Yeah, many pages like John Solomon. I'm talking, I'm not to do all that, I like you. 23, 24, she me a tell them before. She stop to defend the floor. She like, yeah. What's up, baking my lotion? We baking your tattoo. When you move like a shadow, me, I'm not well. Come on, my father. Mr. Money, go show. Me, I'm not well. I can shout. You dele party, oh,
More music on trendybeats.com.
Sorry, all my money make you carry me go Sambisa. If I touch your body, make you touch under my short nigga.
And girl, your love don't blind me. I come be like Papa Frio. If I come in sachet, you go carry my embryo.
Carry me go where I don't know. Pass my Balogun, your body cool my pressure. Body cool my pressure. Carry me go where I don't know. Pass my Balogun, your body cool my pressure. Body cool my pressure. Boy, ma, you reset my preset. Yo, this your back in a asset.